Mountain. Welcome back to King of the Mountain, Season 4, Tournament Number 1.
It's time for the final group of Round 2 to take the trek. So far, Scotty, Pearl of White, Fractal Panda, Minima, Fern, and Rubber Toe have advanced on to the semifinals.
Our top driver tonight is Tito Racing in the Camaro IROC-Z.
Tito is representing for Team Puerto Rico Racing. Then we have B. Cavello from Washington, D.C. in the Nissan Silvia S13.
That's another one of my favorite cars right there.
It's one of mine too. Then from Germany, we have Emil Speedster for the Soul Family Racing Team in the Ford RS200.
A little rally car there. And then last up is Strike in the Audi Sport Quattro.
How many coats of paint do you think are on that car?
All of it. All the paint.
That certainly is one way to add weight to your car. Here we go with the first of 4 races. The top 2 drivers will be moving on to the semifinals of Tournament 1, Season Number 4. Tito Racing starting in the pole position, B. Cavello on the outside in that black and white Nissan Silvia. There's contact, Emil gets spun around. Tito out ahead, followed by B. Cavello. He's on the guardrail. Oh, no. Tito Racing is down.
It's the top seed curse.
B. Cavello now way out in front. There is no one following that car. And race 1, whoa,
wow,
goes to B. Cavello. Tito Racing upside down on his roof.
So that's a triple DNF.
A crazy way to start off this race. 2 cars flipped over. Strike gets stuck behind the Ford. B. Cavello, the only one to make it past the finish line. Here's the replay. Tito Racing with a nice lead here. He veers over into the guardrail, gets 2 wheels up on the side, and pretty much self-destructs.
Well, this has been a trend so far for this tournament. The top drivers have been choking under the pressure.
Yeah, right here, Tito has no one to blame but himself. Also right there at the top of your screen, the blue and white Ford flips over as well. Emil was driving in reverse.
Look, if you're going to try driving backwards, you have to attend the Crazy Jimmy School of Driving. There's no other way around it. Jimmy is a master, and you have to learn this skill from a master.
It's really amazing what you can learn from an online night class.
Jimmy is a well of knowledge.
Here we go with race 2. Hopefully this turns out better than race 1. B. Cavello, the only driver here with points on the board. They have 5, everyone else 0. Some more contact going into that turn. Tito Racing trying to get around B. Cavello.
Oh boy.
He's on the guardrail again.
Whoa! What happened?
B. Cavello just flipped over the guardrail. Emil Speedster trying to catch up to Strike. And Strike goes from 3rd place to 1st to take the win.
Ouch.
Ooh. And that will actually tie Strike with B. Cavello on the scoreboard for 1st place.
Well, that was unnecessary.
Some pushing and shoving down here at the finish. And there's B. Cavello flipped over on the side. They should be able to just push that car back over on its wheels and it'll be fine. Here's the replay. Tito Racing almost gets forced off the road. B. Cavello driving backwards, hits the guardrail and flips over.
Another failed attempt at that reverse driving technique. B. Cavello is clearly not CJSD alumni.
Here it is again. And wow, B. Cavello jumps the guardrail.
Also, nice recovery by Tito Racing. I thought he was out of this thing.
He almost got forced off the road, but managed to make it past the finish line for some much-needed points. 2 DNFs in a row would be absolutely devastating. Right now, he's within 3 points of 1st place, so everyone is still in this race. There's still 2 races to go. Clearly, anything can happen here. I have no clue as to which 2 are going to make it to the semifinals.
So far, this is one wild race.
We got Strike in the red Audi in the pole position. Emil Speedster in that white and blue Ford RS200. He's currently in 2nd. Strike sliding around. Emil up on the side.
What's going on with these guys?
These drivers are wild. Strike swerving back and forth. Here comes Emil Speedster to try to pass.
Oh, we got a race here.
Emil with the overtake. And all 4 drivers cross the finish line in one packed up group.
What a finish, 3D. What a finish.
Cars were all over the place. And then they finished all together in one tight group. We're going to have to go to the replay to see the finishing order. But man, this race is not short on excitement.
Emil Speedster went from almost being off the road to actually passing up Strike right here.
Strike had a big lead and blew it. Slams into the wall, pops up on 2 wheels. Emil then cuts off Strike. And it appears the finishing order is Emil Speedster, B. Cavello, Strike, and then Tito Racing.
So Strike went from 1st to 3rd, all on the bridge.
We're going to have to go to the overhead cam to confirm. Here we go, right here. And yeah, Strike takes 3rd, B. Cavello 2nd, Emil Speedster 1st, and Tito Racing back and 4th. And then Tito Racing flips over.
What is going on with Tito? He can't stay on his wheels tonight.
I think you're right. The pressure is getting to the top seeds in this round. This is the 4th and final race. B. Cavello and Emil Speedster tie with 8. Strike has 7. Tito Racing has 3.
So Tito is out.
Technically, he can tie if he finishes and everyone else just gets a DNF.
So Tito is out.
Well, wow! A violent wreck for Strike. He is out.
That was bad.
Emil Speedster way ahead of everyone else. Is there anyone else?
I think I just saw Tito.
You're right, Tito is in second. I'm not seeing B. Cavello. And Emil Speedster will take the win, followed by Tito Racing, and here comes B. Cavello for third. Let's see who's going to be advancing here. It's going to be Emil Speedster to take first, and B. Cavello takes second.
Go B. Cavello.
Another upset. Tito Racing, the top qualifier in this group, ends up in last place.
And Strike ends up striking out.
Let's see how many times that car rolled. Here we go. 1, 2, 3. I lost count.
He shook the foundation of that building.
Let's see that from the other angle. That's 1, 2.
Here it is. Bam.
Kind of 2.5 full rotations.
Should a building be able to move off its foundation like that?
It should not, but again, with Race City, they've got that non-union labor.
That's
so.
right. Forgot.
Well, that was certainly a wild way to end round 2. And there you go, the top 8 drivers of Season 4, Tournament number 1. We have Scotty, Perla White, Emil Speedster, and B. Cavello on the left side of the bracket. On the right side, we have Fractal Panda, Minima, Fern, and Rubber Toe.
From the looks of it, we have 5 Nissans, 2 Fords, and 1 Audi.
An all-Nissan final is a very real possibility here.
Well, I'm looking forward to the semifinals.
So am I. We thank each and every one of you for joining us here tonight. Until next time, I'm 3D Botmaker.
And I'm 2D.
And you've been watching King of the Mountain.